All right, Coach, start with you. Congratulations, 50th win with the team, and to do it against a former assistant and here in a conference race against Mount Olive. To knock them off the way you did, how proud were you of the team? You know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I do. I wasn't very proud at halftime. That's the worst we've defended all year at halftime, and so I know how good of a defensive team we are. I mean, we're trying to be one of the best that's ever done it at UNCP, and tonight did not push us in the right direction. Now to counteract that, I thought, we passed the ball pretty well. I think this is back-to-back games where we've had our season high in assists, which I'm proud of that. Proud of our rebounding numbers. Those are pretty good as well. So hopefully it's one of those things I keep telling these guys, like, kind of what our identity is. And in order for us to be the most successful team version of ourselves, we need to be able to go 3 for 3. And we've only done that a couple times this year. So as proud as I am of us and our response in the second half, still a lot more work to do. Still a lot more league games left to play, and hopefully we can just take the good from this, learn from the bad, and move on.
Yeah, well, that was a good segue because it's not often this year we've seen the offense kind of carry the team, but in the way you did today, the boat race, how proud are you of the offense and their performance?
Well, that's Dory's doing a really good job because he understands their strengths, and that's shooting the 3 ball, and he understands that defensively they've got to create a little chaos in order to be successful. So, there are times there, as everyone was watching, that we're throwing the ball around the gym left and right. It just kind of wears on you, and he's got those guys competing really hard. So I thought once we kind of we righted the ship after, we made a run early and then they came back, and then we made a run the second half and then they came back. I thought we finally pushed the lead out, took care of the basketball, and able to complete all 3 phases of the game that we needed to in order to keep the lead high.
Chris?
Bradlee, you either assisted on or scored, a lot of the baskets tonight. Take me through your night and how much you were a facilitator, but then also had a really good scoring night yourself.
Well, my teammates were getting open. It was easy for me to give them the ball, and with them getting going, it opened up my offensive game.
And then playing through the lip situation.
It's not the first time it happened. Happened in high school, but you just go out there and forget about it, honestly.
Yeah. And Nygell and Cortez either broke or tied career highs for both of you. So, on a night like tonight, everybody's spreading the wealth around a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Talk about your efficiency offensively, individually and as a team.
Well, as a team, I feel like, without the guards being able to give me the ball, I wouldn't be able to do that in the first place. But basically just listening to the coach, running the plays, getting to the right spots, and that's what led up to that and our efficiency tonight.
Honestly, just letting it come to us, just see what the defense give us and exploit it.
Yeah.
And offensively got off to a really hot start, had 43 points in 13 minutes or something like that. What was the key to that hot start? Anybody that wants it?
Getting stops on the defensive end. Early on, we got a lot of stops. That's what got us transition. That's what got our offense kind of flowing a little better.
Sure.
Yeah, what Brad said. I thought defensively early we were getting stops, and then we kind of made it like a horse race. But the mark of a great team is be able to be efficient offensively and then continue to get stops defensively. Now that our pace has kind of picked up over the last 10 or so games with a couple of offensive adjustments, we've got to be able on the other end still get stops and still string together multiple stop possessions in order for us to be as good as we need to be. So there's a learning curve there, and obviously we don't want to slow down the offense by any stretch of the imagination, but we've got to take some steps defensively to continue to be consistent on that end.
Anything else?
Well, for Brad, leading the team in scoring right now, what has really opened up for you offensively this season and what you're seeing out there?
Well, our post guys scoring inside, that's what's getting all the attention. That's what's leaving me open, is just having confidence to knock a shot down.
Yeah, well, what can you say about the depth of this team? It seems like anybody can go out there and they can have a night like you have.
Yeah, from 1 to 12, 14, feel confident in all my teammates as they can go out there and play a great game.
Yeah, Coach Bradlee sat behind Rel last year, learned a little bit. What did you feel like he learned and was able to bring into this season?
Well, I'm really proud of all these guys here because they have all at times sat behind guys. Tez sat behind Akia Pruitt. Brad sat behind Tyrell Kirk. Nygell sat behind Dion/Snipe last year. And instead of taking the easy way out and looking for greener pastures, these guys have all put their head down and worked on their game. So, I could sit here and talk about how proud I am of them until the cows come home. But they're special guys. As much as I'm on them, you know, I couldn't be more blessed to be able to coach guys that not only have taken criticism over the years, but continue to take the criticism and turn it into something positive.
Yeah. All right. That's it. Thanks, guys.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
it.